Hello, welcome back. This is another video in the tutorial series on how to make a Pokemon game in AGS. So we've been getting a lot of the combat system ready, and I'm going to make a little sort of cutscene in the game where you have to go and collect a Pokemon, one of your creatures from the Doctor. So we're going to have to create a new map. I'll just do a new map, and we're going to use tiled. I'm just going to fill this black. Um, so that'll do for the walls. Go back to my stamp. So we'll go like that. We'll use this tiled floor, I think. We'll just plot this in. And what else have I got? I'm just seeing if there's a better floor tile image that I could maybe use. I don't think there is. Maybe, yeah, maybe that'll do. Is that any better? Perhaps it is. Okay, and we're gonna have some. We'll put a compute. We'll do a new layer, tile layer. Again, I'm gonna call this details. We'll put that there, stamp that there, and then what else can we do here? Is there a table? There we go. We'll use that. Okay. Then we'll do that. I might use this shaded tile for these bits. Just that seems to work pretty well. And there's a table that I can use somewhere. Put that in there. Pretty sure that there's like a small square table. That'll do. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. So we'll put that there. I might move that PC, that old style. It's like a 486 or something. 486 PC. Put that there. That'll do. And why don't we put a few of these around as well? There we go. Perfect. That's looking great. I like that. I'll put those there. I don't even know what they are, but you know, looks pretty cool. That'll do. That's our map for the docks place. So we'll just save that as Poke Lab, we'll call it, and we'll do an export image. So we're going to export the image, so Pokelab PNG, right. So we can get rid of that, and I'm going to bring up AGS. So we're going to create a new room. Okay. Edit that. Change the background image. We'll go to artwork, rooms, Pokelab. Yep. We'll zoom in. Let's do the walkable areas. Walkable areas. Walkable area 1. We'll make sure we have that selected. We'll just very quickly just draw in this. I think this would be a good place to show off the walk behind as well. So we'll zoom right in. Actually, we'll do it to where the shading starts in the books. That'll do. And we'll do the same here. So that'll do there. I'll go there. I'll just fill all this in. So we'll do a walk behind. So we'll do walk behind. Select that. We'll do walk behind 1. And we'll drag this line from the very top of the room down. So basically what this means is that the moment the player's feet crosses over this line, anything he walks... what? Oh well, okay. Good to know. That's going to be a bit annoying. But never mind. Right. Right, well just if you try and persevere with the annoying beeping noises. So this is one of the joys of doing things offshore. Brilliant. Good to know. Right, so we'll put that back down there. So this is our second walk behind. So we'll put that in there. Of course, we always do muster drills on a Sunday. That's generally what happens offshore. We do our muster drills on a Sunday. So there we go. I just forgot completely what day it was. So there's our 2 walk behind. So we can walk behind these and we can walk behind these. That's pretty cool. So we're going to go to our characters tab, and we're going to load up Doc. Here he is. And we're going to change his starter room. Where's his starting room? We're going to change the starting room from none to starting room 3. We're probably going to change the name of that. So we'll put Pokelab. So if I switch off the walk behinds, switch on the characters, there's our little dude. Let's put him there. Okay. So now I'm going to bring in some objects. So I'm going to go to sprites. So here we are. I'm going to create a subfolder and call this objects. And I'm just going to import some, if I go to items, there's Pokeball. So we'll set that pixel to be transparent, import. So there we go. So if we go back to the rooms, I'm going to go and switch on objects. If we right click, we can place a new object. And I'm just going to set the image to be that of our Pokeball. Wow, that's really big. Didn't think they were that big. Okay, maybe I need to change the sprite. We'll place another one in. It's fine for now. I'll probably change the sprite off camera. There we go. So we'll switch on the character. So I'm really sorry about the alarm going off there. It was I totally forgot about that. Okay. We'll go back to objects. And so we're going to give these a unique name. So this will be O for object, and we'll do bulb for the Bulbasaur. We'll do O squirt for the Squirtle, and we'll do O, and this will be charm for Charmander. Okay, there we go. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a hotspot. So we'll do hotspot 1, and I'm just going to put that in there. I'm going to call this exit and H exit. Okay. Right. So now we're going to go to our starter village. Yep, we're going to save that. Here we are. And the Poke Lab is going to be here. So we're going to go and pick hotspot 4. And we'll paint that in there. And we'll call this Pokemon Pokemon Lab. And we'll just put in Poke Lab. Okay. So I'll middle click here and copy the mouse coordinates. We'll go to our events tab and on click, any click on hotspot. We're just going to put in player.walk, paste in those coordinates we copied, E-block walkable area, player.face direction, face direction, and we'll do up and E-block, and then we'll do player.change room, and we're going to room 3. Now we don't have the coordinates yet, so we're going to go back to Pokelab. Let's zoom right in. I'm going to copy those coordinates, click on the events tab because we have the hotspot selected. On any click, we'll do player.walk, paste in those coordinates, E-block, walkable area, player.face direction, we'll do down, E-block, and we'll do player.change room. Now we're going to go to the back to the village, but we have those coordinates from when we walked to the door, so we'll just take that and paste that in, face down. So now we have this coordinate for walking to the door to exit, so I'm going to just use that for where we will be when we transition to this next room. Okay. And of course, because we'll do the mouse over for this, and we'll do g mouse over dot visible equals true. I'm just going to shift that up here, so it's out the road. And what I might do is I might do the g mouse over dot visible equals. I might do that there instead of when we leave the room. That's probably going to get rid of it. Likewise, because we created that new hotspot in the village for the door, let's zoom right in. We'll have to do the mouse over here as well. So mouse over, we'll do g mouse over dot visible equals true. I'm just going to cut that and paste that there. And I might just do the g mouse over dot visible equals false when we've clicked the door. So there we go. So now we can move into the lab at least. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a global variable, and we're going to do a bool, and we'll do has Pokémon. And at the moment we're going to set that to false because the player doesn't have a Pokémon. So what we'll do is, if I go back to hotspots, we'll do hotspot 5, I think it is, and we'll just draw in that, and that's going to be like the exit. I'll just put in here to Rostock, and in the script name I'll just put north exit. So we'll do the mouse over as always. So g mouse over dot visible equals true. And we'll cut that and put that up here. So this is when the cutscene's going to kind of kick in. So we'll do a comment. We'll put cutscene. So we'll take a coordinate here. We'll copy that, and on any click, we'll do player dot walk. Put the coordinates in, E block, walkable area. Okay. So we're going to walk up to that area. Player dot face direction. We'll go up, E block, and then we'll do a wait for 40 game ticks, and then we'll do display, and we'll just say, hey, wait a minute. Okay. And then we'll do another wait, and we'll do 40 again. Then we'll do player dot face direction, and we'll do down, E block. Then we want Dexter to walk up there, so we'll do C Dexter dot walk, and it's going to be the same coordinates as him, but we'll just take away the 16, so he's going to be stood next to Dexter. E block, walkable area, and we'll do player dot face character C Dexter. No E block for this. And we'll do C Dexter dot face character player E block. Then we'll do another weight 40. So this is like the sequence of the cutscene that we're typing in. And then we'll do display, and we'll say Doc White wants to see you. You better see you. And then we'll do another display. At the moment, we don't have our like dialogue, like chatting kind of system set up with like a nice UI. So at the moment, we're going to use display until we do our UI for like speaking to NPCs, which is it's on the list. We will do that. Better not leave him standing. If I was you. And then what I'm going to go back to the village, and I'm just going to go take those coordinates there, and we'll do C Dexter dot walk. Put in those coordinates. We're not going to do it an E block. Walkable area. Okay, so there we go. So we're going to wrap all this in an if statement though. Okay. So we'll do if. Now, what was that global variable that we created? Has Pokemon. So if has Pokemon equals false, then we're going to do that. Else, and then you would do player dot change room, and I guess the room's going to be 4. We don't have the coordinates yet, so we're just going to leave it like that, and we're going to comment it out for now because we don't have a room 4, and that's going to obviously crash the game. So let's run it and see what happens. So let's exit. So there's Dexter. So we're just going to walk up here. So there's to Rostock. So let's click on that. Hey, wait a minute. He's going to come over here. Doc White wants to see you. Better not leave him standing if I was you. And then he's going to run off, and then we can do our thing. So let's click on the Pokélab. See, that was much better because if you noticed, setting the visibility of the GUI on when you've clicked on it actually sends it away. So that's a much nicer thing. So there we've got Doc White. We haven't set his real name though, so I'll just quickly do that. No, not Sophie. Doc White. So if we go down to our properties, I'm just going to put Doc White. Okay, close. And also another thing I forgot to do with the Pokélab is if we go to hotspots and go to hotspot 0 and do mouse over, we need to set the gmouse.visible equals false. And we'll cut that. I'm just going to put that up here. Okay. So we have a little cutscene there. So what we'll do is We'll zoom in. Let's select, we'll hide hotspots, we don't need that. So let's select dock white. So on any click, now this is going to, all character interactions are done in the global script, they're not done in the room script. So we're just going to do, we're going to put the player there, copy that. Player dot walk, put in those coordinates, E block, walk anywhere. We'll also set the G mouse over dot visible to be false. Player dot face character C dock E block. And then what we'll do is we'll do display, and we'll just say glad you could make it. I think it's about time you took your first Pokemon. Display. Take one from the table. The first one is a Bulbasaur, however you spell it. Let's have a look at the Pokedex. Bulbasaur, yeah. The middle is a Squirtle, and the last one is a Charmander. Okay, there we go. And we'll also wrap this in an if statement as well. So if has Pokemon equals false, then he's gonna say this. Okay. So let's do let's select the objects. So for here, bulb, I'm also going to, I think what I'm going to also do is I'm going to show walkable areas. So I'm going to click on there. We'll just go right in the middle. Copy. So this is the Bulbasaur. So on any click, we'll do player.walk. I obviously didn't paste. Oh, there we go. There's the coordinates. E block walkable area. Player.face direction. We could do face object even. O bulb E block, and then what we'll do is we'll set the visibility of O bulb dot visible equals false, so that's making it invisible. Wait 40, then we'll go display, and we'll say you gained a Bulbasaur. Brilliant. And then we'll say, and then what we're going to do is we're going to set that global variable has Pokemon to true, so equals true. So I'm going to wrap this in an if statement. So if has Pokemon equals false, we're gonna say that. Else, we'll just do display. I better not be greedy. So we'll run the game. Right, I'm going to have to go back through all those hotspots and set the visibility of the that GUI to be off. So here we go. So we'll click on him. So glad you could make it. I think it's about time you took your first Pokemon. Take one from the table. The first one is a Bulbasaur, the middle is a Squirtle, and the last one is a Charmander. So let's click on this. Ding! You gained a Bulbasaur. Okay. So we're going to do the same for all of the others. So I'm just going to copy all of that. So O Squirt, you gained a Squirtle. Okay. Then I'm going to do this one. Select any, click on that. We're going to take all of that again. And we'll do O Charm. You gained a Charmander. Okay. So let's run that again. So we'll exit. Let's go and let's select the Charmander. Oh, anyway, yeah. So if I try and select any of these now, it'll just say I better not be greedy because we've set that global variable to be true. So if it's false, we're going to do this. Otherwise, it's going to do that. And I just need to make sure that that we set that to be O Charm. It is O Charm, isn't it? O Charm, yeah. And I better set that one to be O Squirt. Yep. There we go. So that should be working fine. So if I take the Squirtle, ding, I gain a Squirtle. So I better not be greedy. Now he's going to say the same thing. Well, he won't because now we've set that global variable to be now that global variable's true. All of this sort of script isn't going to fire anymore because this is now true. So what we can say is if has Pokemon equals true, then we'll just take all of that and we'll just change the text. Go collect all. So now he'll say that. Do. Because we don't want to be able to leave into the wilds without having one of these Pokemon. So that's why we made sure we put that check at the exit of, like, you know, entering the north area. Okay. So let's go speak to Doc White now. So he says, go collect them all. No worries. We'll have a good try. And of course, now we have um, a Pokemon that and that global variable has been set to true. That's not going to fire this cutscene because we already have a Pokemon. So we don't have to be prompted to go and collect one. So that's all well and good. Now we've collected Pokemon. So what we need to do, and I know this video is getting quite big already, but if I load up the scripts, so we've got the Pokedex. So there's this information. This is all of the stats for the Bulbasaur in our Pokedex, which is just a script that houses all of our Pokemon information. And then there's the stable script, which is this is like if you've been following along, this is our active 6 Pokemon, and then we just have storage for all the other Pokemon that we may collect. So when we've collected that Pokemon from the table, we want to transfer all of the stats into here. So what we'll do is we'll go to our Pokedex. I'm going to copy all of that. We'll go to our room. So if I go to Bulbasaur, what we'll do is I'll just go back to my stable. So we're going to take Ready Pokemon 1, which is our first active Pokemon, paste that in there. And then what we'll do is equals, just a single equals, equals. This is going to be time consuming, I understand. Put all that in there. Put all these in. So what we do here is we're just going to go to our Pokedex and we'll do creature 1 dot name. Yep. Okay. Then we'll do creature 1 dot back image. Then we'll do creature 1 dot front image. We'll put semicolons on the end of these. Creature 1 dot type. Creature 1 dot, that's HP. Creature 1 dot attack. Creature 1 dot defense. Creature 1 dot speed. Creature 1 dot special. So we're literally transferring all of the information from one array into another. Three. And the evasion just needs to stay the same. That's fine. Matter of fact, I don't think we even need to have that there because that's more of a combat type thing. So if we hit the save button and run it, yeah, we probably need to get rid of the values. We don't need um, we don't need the front image, the back image. I'm sorry to say. Do I not have the front image in our stable script? Because that's dear me. Front image it's supposed to be. Front image. Dear me. Okay. And of course I'm going to have to go to the header now and just tweak that. So back image should be front, because we don't need to know the back image of our Pokemon because, you know, it's our Pokemon. So we can get rid of that. So that can be front image. This is obviously front image. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of these values. Right, okay. Let's run it again. Right, there we go. So when we click on the Bulbasaur, so we're gonna walk to it, we're gonna face it, we're setting the object invisible. I'm probably gonna get rid of that weight. We're going to display a text saying you collected a Bulbasaur. We're setting our global variable to true, which will affect other things in the environment. And then what we're going to do is, we're transferring everything from our Pokedex, all of those stats, like the name, the image, type, HP, attack, defense, and we're transferring all this information into our Rady Pokemon. We're copying that over. So you will have to do the same. So say for the Squirtle. So let's just quickly do the Squirtle. So I'll go to the Pokedex. So we'll go and find Squirtle, Charmander. So Squirtle is 7. So here I'm going to go and set all these to 7. So that's us now transferring. If we collect the Squirtle one, we're going to transfer all of the information from here into there. And that's how you do it. So now we have some stored stats that we can now use for our combat. So in the Pokedex, we can see that the Charmander is number 4 in the list. So we'll do 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. And there we have it. So we've got the stats transferring over now to our Rady Pokemon. So when we're in combat, we can display all of this information and use them in calculating, you know, our hits and health and everything else. Maybe I think what we'll do is I'll probably create the Pokedex UI so we can actually view this information. I think that'd be the best, just to prove that it works, and then we can carry on with the combat system. So it's been a long video. I hope you bared with me. I think we learnt quite a lot there, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.